Hello, 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 my beautiful viewers. Welcome to Beyond Board Podcast. My name is Felix Idiga. Today's episode should be on the guy that have it all and the guy with prospects. Who will you go for? But first of all, I have to thank you guys for liking us and chatting with us and following us. I thank you guys for your comments. We appreciate, and we want you to make more comments after this little discussion. By my left hand is
It's on your div,
sunflower on your
Just on your
div.
div.
Is it
And-
div or div?
Diva.
Like a diva.
On your div.
On your diva.
Yes, on your div.
You know sometimes.
Without the A.
You know sometimes I like Miria.
Uh,
Why don't you like answering Miria?
I like it, but I mean, for my
On your div.
fans that might want to follow me, you know?
On your div. That's a good one too.
Yeah.
On your
Follow
div
me
is an
on your
Igbo.
div.
On your div should be Igbo.
Actually, it's on your J.
Onyeje.
Yes, so the div, I stole it from the song, Beyonce song. No, there was one other one. I forgot I can't remember now, but
Onye Div
it's
can't
from-
remember. Meet Onye Div, our pretty Onye Div. And our guy here
As usual.
at the far left
As usual.
is
As usual. The guy with two English names from one country. I'm still your guy, David Richard.
David Richard from English country. That's UK.
From I think we'll have to get a country that just calls English names.
That's
so that they'll
UK.
be like that. Yeah.
Yeah, from the UK.
Anyway, our today's episode. What do you think about it, David? Okay, let me ask you. You're a lady. A guy with prospect and a guy that made it, that has it all.
Okay, so
Which one will you go for?
if I'm
And
to
also
answer
the
that,
reason why you go for that person.
Person.
okay, so a guy with prospect or a guy that has it all. This one is a bit tricky, but I'll speak from the heart. And
Always good to speak from the heart so we can.
so in this life, I have suffered enough. So I don't want to enter prospect. Not because prospect is bad, no. But I would rather go with a guy that has it all, but most of all, that has sense. So it's one thing for
What do
you
you mean
to
by have sense? If the person doesn't have sense, he will not make
you
it.
have to have sense. You have to have sense, not just
Do you mean
when it
have
comes
respect
to-
for you? Or
exactly have
That's
respect
not having
and-
sense.
That's
Someone
having
that
sense, so.
with that sense, he can't make it
because-
though.
because some people know how to make money, but they don't know how to relate with people in real life. They don't know how to have social interactions, to talk to people.
When you say relate to people, do you mean to respect women?
Yeah,
Because someone that made it up
it
must have
encompasses a lot of things, not just about
friends.
respecting women. I mean, there are a lot of things involved as well. How does it treat you? How does it treat his friends? How is he in real life? Is he a kind person? Right? So I know some people, some men that are very wealthy, they are well-to-do, but they are very rude, very arrogant.
They believe in their wealth.
They believe that because I have this money, I can have anything and everybody. And of course, I can't roll with that kind of person. No, I cannot.
What if having a guy that has it all? I'm sorry to say, I'm talking from a guy perspective, not all guys' perspective though. I'm just looking for some guys out there which actually do these things. You are dating a guy that has it. I wouldn't say has it all because no one has it all. Let's just say you're dating a guy that has it. So let's say, would you date someone that has it and you can be able to condole his excesses, like things like because most guys, when they have it all, they feel like they're in control of everything.
Not everybody has it all.
Yeah,
that
that's why I
feel
said
like
that's
that.
why I said most guys. That's why I say some guys.
Some guys, okay,
yeah.
not most.
Some guys that have it all feel like they're in control. Will you date someone that has it all and is in control of everything? Like when he cheats, he won't want you to say anything about it because he has it, or when he goes out and comes back late, he won't want you to say anything about it.
No. Of course, that's bullshit. I'm sorry. I can't be with that kind of a person. I don't care the amount of money you have. First of all, my peace of mind is very important because I don't want to be in a relationship where I don't have peace. I mean, then why am I even in the relationship? A lot of people die of depression.
You
know
said
that,
something. I asked question. A guy that has it all, and a guy with prospect. He said that you suffered enough, that you don't want to suffer anymore.
Yes.
You want to just get in there and enjoy your life as much as you can.
Yeah.
And if the guy is, like you said, if the guy is rude and doesn't respect you.
Of course, we have to quantify it because I can't just because you have money, you have wealth, and you don't treat me well, I will now go and put my head there. Why would I do that to myself? I can't do that. And that does not also negate the fact that he has prospects. He's a good person. A guy that has prospect can also be a terrible person too.
By the time
he can also be a terrible because most guys are very humble when they don't have money. Hope you know that.
Yeah.
And the moment they touch money like this, you will see their real color. So it's better I see the one that already he has made the money. I know that, okay, this is who he is.
Mm-hmm.
There will not be any surprises. Right? It's not left for me to say I want to accept him the way he is or not. As opposed to the one that has prospect, that when he now eventually has money, you come and show me Pepe. Ha! No, thank you.
Yeah, because the one with prospect can change tomorrow.
Yes.
Not only showing you Pepe, the person.
But what if you don't know
the person may drop
character?
you tomorrow?
What if you don't know the person's
Exactly.
character?
Yeah, the person may get money and just
He'll be
drop
like, you're not in my level.
Let's say now you're dating someone that has it all. The guy with prospects, I'm actually fighting for you guys. So you guys should give me some accolade when you see this, please. Let's say the guys that have it all, and the guy with prospect, there will be a time I'll still backlash you because you know me, at the turntable anyhow. The guy with that has it all, let's say you're dating him for some time and you don't know his character, you don't know his habits, and you're going with the flow, and all of a sudden you just start seeing things that have not been there before, things that you haven't noticed, some things that you never saw it coming. What will you have that? Like, will you really have that to condole or?
Sorry, with a guy with prospect.
No, a guy that has it all.
Oh, that has it all.
Yeah, let's say at first he came to you, sweet talking and all. The first 3 months.
That one, she will find out on time.
You guys
exactly.
Than the one with prospect that you never know.
Like I said before, guys are actors.
It should be let me tell you something. Like I said in our previous episode, you guys make sure you listen to that. Let me tell you, you will know the true character of a guy from the first week, or let's say the first 2 weeks that you're with the guy. You will know.
That's the same thing our last
I don't want to.
Our last guest said. He said
I
that
don't believe
by looking at the person, being with the person, won't.
When you have conversations with people, that's why they say communicate. I am very big on communication because I feel like you get to hear the heart of the person from the words that comes out from their mouth. So
but he said that if the person is an actor, acting,
how can you pretending. You cannot act for
pretend. Say, okay, hey, let me hold her for 1 week.
See, unless you're a very gullible person, if you're very gullible and you don't have the spirit of discernment, then yes, you can fall a victim. But I am not gullible. I don't get carried away by the men.
Things of the world.
Exactly. That you just come and show yourself and say, this is what I have. I don't get carried away by those things. Yes, it will get me attracted to you, but can it sustain the attraction? Will I still want to be with you for long? Knowing that this is the kind of things you have and everything. No. I mean, there have to be more. I don't even what I'm saying makes sense. There have to be more.
I understand.
Like, there have to be more. Like, if your attitude is terrible, you treat me like shit, what am I doing with you? I don't care the money you have because I'll not have peace of mind.
Can't you take time to mold the person? You know.
You cannot mold somebody that has money. Oh. Don't even make that mistake of saying that you
No,
can't. You
no,
can mold somebody
you
that has
can't.
money.
You can. Some people you can.
Mm-hmm.
Eh?
Okay, what if you
Unless he's with you for genuine reasons, like he actually has good intentions and he genuinely likes you, then it's possible that he wants to learn. And how do you know somebody that wants to learn? He's out there, he's asking you questions that, how can I be better? If a man asks you questions like that, he really wants to
No, he may not
be in your
know.
life.
He may not know that he's not better. You will not tell him that, hey,
That is
guy,
that's the part
this area
communication
that you are
comes
going
in.
to, there's no road.
Communication comes in.
Mhm.
If he does something the first time you don't like it, the second time you don't like it, and you just keep quiet, that means you're
You have to
condoning.
let it out.
You have to exactly.
Hey,
You have to
let the guy
communicate.
know. Mhm.
You have to tell him that, okay, babe, this is what you're doing that I don't like. I would appreciate if you do it this way, right? You communicate. And then if he's really, really into you and he wants to, be with you, of course he's going to change.
Okay, let's say I have someone with I have someone that is that has it all, and I'm actually dating the person. Let's say I'm on the female gender right now, and I'm dating the person. Or let me just throw this to you. Let's say you're dating someone, and that person happens to have it all, and that same person, let's say you're the one keeping his sanity. Let's say that person has something like a mental.
How can she go?
Because I'm not what?
Hold on. Let me finish.
Dr. Phil?
Wait
I'm not
now.
Dr. Phil. I'm sorry.
Let me finish.
No.
Let me land. You know some men that has it all and are attached to a particular person, like let's say a female gender right now. That woman might be the reason why they have that sanity. Like I've seen a situation whereby a guy that has it all is dating a lady, and that lady is actually the one that keeps him calm. Whenever he's misbehaving and doing things anyhow, when he sees the lady, he calms down. He calms down. She just a call like,
my sister,
baby,
run.
Honey.
My sister, run. Run. You are not a psychiatrist. I'm sorry. You cannot be with that kind of a person.
So
run
she's not
for
a
your
counselor.
dear life. You just run for your dear life. That is just it. A man that is only sane when he sees you. Okay, so when you are not around, his true colors come out. He will scatter everything and kill everybody around you. And just because it's only your face that keeps him calm. Oh, my dear, run for your life. Don't even let them tell you. Just run. Just be running and don't look back. Run.
So you just
Never.
I
will run.
If she runs, who do you
will now
expect
keep the
to
man?
help the guy?
Who will now keep him insane?
My dear, if psychiatrists cannot do it, God. Refer him to
She
God.
can be the guy's counselor.
Refer him to God.
Counsel
Refer him
the
to
guy,
God.
say, hey,
Most
XYZ,
people-
don't break the glass anymore.
Most people actually, coming to this psychiatric thing, most people actually calm down because, let me just go to some people that have amnesia. That's why they tell some people, they tell the family or the loved ones of some people that have amnesia to be around the person that has it. Show the person things that excites the person, like way back. Like, let's say a favorite place, a favorite poem, a favorite movie, things you guys do together. Most people come back to their sanity from that. Most people recall, like gain their memory back from that.
That's
So
too
let's
much
say
work.
you're the one that is like actually keeping him calm.
That's too much work.
Because I've actually seen where a
If you
woman,
say too
I've
much
actually
work,
seen
you
where a
love this
woman
guy
had to
and they want to
pay.
be with the guy. So you can as well do.
There are some times where love is not enough, or maybe times where the best form of love is to actually get this person the help they truly need.
So what if
Get this
you
person,
if
they
you
have
run
the
if you
training.
run away from the guy and eventually meet another person that's worse than that guy, what will you do?
Then you
You
keep
run
running.
again?
You keep running. You
Oh
keep
my God.
running.
So you
Yes,
just keep running
keep
all your
running.
life.
God.
Let me
Just
tell
keep
you
running.
something. Because
Just keep
it
running
will
all your life.
get to a point where you'll be exhausted. That's the truth. You'll be exhausted because you're putting in your all into one person, disregarding your own mental well-being. you will get exhausted. In fact, you just tell yourself that, why am I in this relationship? I feel like I'm just here for this person and he doesn't care about me. You get exhausted. It's too much burden to carry on yourself because of a man. It's too much. If a man truly, truly, truly wants to be with you and he has all this I don't want to say madness, but hey, madness.
If a guy wants to be with you, and if the guy,
he really wants to be with you, my guy.
If you have issue, you have to help him too.
He will go and get the help he needs first. Let him make that first step that he truly wants to, get help. He goes to see the psychiatrist or whoever will help him, and then he comes back to you. I don't believe in
the guy.
Yourself.
Okay, let's assume this guy now that you get into that has it all. He's a good guy. He doesn't have mental like mine. Like my colleague said. He's a good guy, but probably the guy has only one or two issues, either drinking or cussing you out. What will you do?
That's still a very toxic situation. You run. Yeah, you run.
So every little thing
anyone that has a situation like a little situation, let them just run.
Well, I feel like as a woman, you should have basic criteria of the kind of man you want, of the kind of person you see yourself being with for the rest of your life.
But no one is perfect.
If you don't have that standard for yourself, that means you don't have respect for yourself. Sorry to say this. You don't have respect for yourself, because if I have a standard and I know that this is my standard, this is what I look out for in a man, and this person I'm with does not have any of that. He does not have any of that. Why will I want to be with you?
Well, most ladies want to stay with the people that has
because
it
they
all.
feel they can change the person, and that is wrong.
Not only changing the person, they feel that they like staying with them because they have the kind of vehicles that they want. They have the
for
kind
material
of
things.
Homes. Yeah, for material things.
That's crazy.
And they're gonna answer Mrs. or Miss XYZ person. At least I've seen a couple of my friends, not a lot though, but a few of them. They don't respect their wife at all. They don't respect their wife. But their wife are still there, steadfast, because they answer Mrs. XYZ. They drive this so. They have guidance, they have police and all that. So
right now,
at the end of the day,
what do you think about that kind of people?
At the end of the day, right, everybody have their own preference. Everybody have their own.
Some of them, their spouse get 2 or 3 concubines.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
And they don't mind.
Then it all comes to individual preference. If you feel like you can handle that and this is the kind of life you've chosen for yourself, good and fine. But don't expect me to have that same standard. No, I cannot. In as much as my parents were strict, but I saw how together they were. They did everything together. They loved my parents, they loved themselves. The two of them. They loved them. I mean, that was the kind of home I grew up in. So I expect that my own home should be, if not like that, better than the one I grew up in. So I cannot go below that standard. I can't do that.
Okay, now,
material
right
things.
now, let's say you have a checklist, like from 1 to 5, and the qualities at which you look for in a man. Check 1, check 2, check 3. You find them in this person. Check 4. You find in this person, but not so much. Let's say you need someone that is God-fearing. He's actually God-fearing, but not so much. Then check 5 is not there.
Doesn't have it at all.
Mm-hmm.
What will you do in this kind of situation? Let's say this is your spec. This is the kind of person you want to be with. He has from check 1 to check 3. Check 4 is still under observation. And check 5, he doesn't have it at all. What will you do in such case? Let him go?
Now, the question is that I would ask myself, is he willing to change? Is he willing to be that person? Or is he willing to learn me first? Because you have to learn me, learn the kind of person I am, right? Like the kind of things I like first. Because I would also learn the same thing.
Can you help that person for that one thing that he doesn't do?
That if he's willing to learn, let's emphasis on that. If he's willing to learn, if he's willing to, go on that journey with me, yes, of course I.
If
I
he's not
will.
willing to learn and believe that that is the right thing to do,
then he's not the right man for me. I'm sorry.
Okay,
It's not.
let's say check 5. Like you said,
and then,
you
then
need
again,
like
it depends on the check. It depends on
okay.
the
Now
check.
let's say okay. Check 1, he has it all. Check 2, he has your time. Check 3, he gives you
audience.
he gives you no, let's just okay, let's say now check 4 and check 5. Okay, check 3, he's God fearing. Check 4, let's say you don't deal with someone who drinks or smokes,
Mhm.
and he does check 4. Let's say he's a chain smoker. Then check 5, attention. I don't get a lot of attention. And attention, he gives it to you, but not much. And check 5, you say, okay, check 5, he must not be a smoker, he must not be a womanizer, he must not be a drunk. These 3. And let's say he does check 5, he's a chain smoker. What will
Yeah.
you do? Let him go, or try to
Now,
change
let me even
things?
ask you a question, please. This check that you're mentioning, is it while we're already dating or before we start?
Like, let's say you guys just started.
I didn't notice it, but the other found
Yeah.
out.
Okay, I didn't notice.
Yeah.
Okay, and then that's different. So listen, right? I believe that when you're going into a relationship, a new relationship, you guys get to talk about things you both like.
Yeah.
I mean, it's normal, it's standard, right? So if I'm telling you the things I like and the things I don't like, and what I don't like is a guy that smokes or a guy that drinks, right? Why will I still want to be with you, knowing fully well that you are not those things, like you drink, you smoke? Now, the next question will be, sorry, from him now, right? The question he should be asking is, what if he wants to change? Will I accept him? Then I'll answer yes or no, right? It's not left for me to decide if I want to or if I'm going to accept him, right? And if
Okay.
I say, okay, you're going to change, you're going to stop drinking, you're going to stop smoking, then yes, we can actually have something. Yes, I would do that. If he's willing to change. Emphasis on he's willing to change.
But you know,
Emphasis
being
on
an
that.
addict of something, let's say drinking or smoking, it's not that easy
To
to
change.
let go. It's not easy, especially drinking
thing
and
is,
smoking.
Attraction comes in because, you know, guys that smoke and drink, they have this particular look. I mean, I'm not usually attracted to guys like that. They have a look.
You know,
So,
one thing with smoking, a guy that smokes, whoever that gets close to them will know.
yeah. So
Yeah,
You have to perceive that
yeah.
yeah.
odor of
Attraction
cigarette.
comes in. So really, I will not even be attracted to you in the first place for us to even have that conversation.
Because
whether
even
you
a guy
change
that
or not.
doesn't have it all,
Let me don't even
even
waste
the
my
guy that
time.
will prospect can start smoking tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that
now,
things
now
happen.
let's even talk about the
Yes,
guy with
yeah.
prospect.
And
We're
the
talking
guy will,
about
the guy with prospect may get money tomorrow, have
treat
that
you like
wealth,
shit.
and now treat the lady like she's nobody.
Yes.
And start looking, I'll say, this is not my spec.
Exactly.
Sorry, we started, but this is not what I want. And, you know, so, I mean, it depends.
And then they'll be like,
okay, so right now I'm actually on the side of prospects. I actually want to fight with the guy of prospects, because we've been hitting on the guy that has it all since. Let's hit on these people with prospects, because
But if I'm a lady,
yeah,
I'm to go, I'll go to the guy that has it all.
yeah.
You know why?
About, if I'm not mistaken,
If I like the
80
guy,
to-
I will know that this guy, you know, has gotten XYZ, and I'll check his behavior, because some people may have a little thing. It will be, you know,
they'll start acting mental.
they start
Yeah.
acting like they are God.
I mean,
But the one that doesn't have it may have it tomorrow and become someone that will be pounding you like crazy.
exactly.
But you know, most of these guys that are with prospects, I would say most. I won't use the word some. I will use most. Most of these guys with prospects are actually looking for someone at which they can both grow together.
Sorry.
No, like seriously, most of them
Yeah,
are
it
like,
happens. Some
most of
real
them are
people
like-
may want to grow
some of them
together,
are like,
but,
I want us to grow together. I've seen where
I've seen a lot of them that
couples grew
after growing
together.
it becomes problem.
It becomes a problem.
I've seen where I can use a movie, for example, which I won't call the name. I can use that as a typical example of growing and parting ways. They both grew. The woman had to go to jail just for the guy to the money at which they used in selling drugs. The woman had to go to jail for the guy, and the guy used the money to invest in the business, and it became an empire and all of that. And due to that, the guy got married again because the woman was in prison and all of that. Yeah, that happens.
Excuse me, most time people that waited for a guy like that, they do lose out.
Yeah, that
Big time.
You see hundreds of
Big
ladies.
time.
They will use their money and support a guy. I'm not saying supporting people are not
Listen,
good.
I have been in that kind of situation
But
before.
most
I have.
ladies,
Why know me to that time now?
I've been, not like I did so much, but the little that I could then, I did.
I've
Right?
been to that
Because
time.
I felt that this guy has prospect. Right? He has prospect, and he had these great ideas. Like, I'm like, man, this guy, you're gonna be the next Jeff Bezos. I believe in you. That kind of stupidity.
So the
To me,
belief got
I felt
that.
like
no, it's not stupid. I mean, it did
See,
what you got
yeah,
to do.
He had good ideas. He had brilliant ideas, and I wish he's actually watching this. Guy, follow your dream. Forget say this in no work. Follow your dream. He had good ideas. He had really good ideas, but it was a hole. Okay, like I'm sorry
He
to
was
say that.
a
He was.
or a like
that's
wait,
too much.
Wait.
That's-
I'm
Like,
sorry.
wait, I don't really
okay,
understand.
So listen.
Like, or like
He- A womanizer, right? Yeah, a womanizer. Let me just say it. There was just this prompting in my spirit to go through his phone. I don't know why. I'm like, you must go through this phone. And he doesn't know how I had his password then. So I picked up his phone.
How do you get his password?
I'm a very observant person. So, so I picked up
But
his
you know
phone.
it's not good.
I know. But it was just an urge. And I went through his chat. So I noticed that there was just this particular person that, they were chatting frequently. So on WhatsApp, there's how you can search a word. Like a word, and then to just bring out all the chats that has that.
From different.
So me, I just went to love. So I saw love. I entered love. I entered baby. And then I saw the list. It was endless. But then there was just one particular one that caught my attention. And the nasty things. No, like what actually pissed me off was not the fact that he was with this person. No, I don't bloody care. I mean, I know guys are cheats.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
well,
go
I
ahead.
cared, but I didn't really care that much. But what pissed me off with this dude was the fact that he was using abusive words to describe me. That I'm wasting my time. That I think that he's gonna be with me. Like he said unprintable words, a lot of things about me in that chat. Like he was trying to make her feel like she was the only one. Like she was the only one. So I was now the stupid one. I don't know how to describe. But listen, my heart was, I'm like, oh my God, what have I done? What have I done in this life to deserve this? I felt really terrible. Honestly, you have no idea. But it was terrible. It was really terrible.
How long did you?
And I was with this dude for over a year. We dated for like a year.
Dated him for a year plus?
A year plus, yeah. It was over a year of active dating.
So now he's on his own.
I don't understand. Do I need any soothsayer to tell me that? I ended it there and then. I blocked him everywhere on all platforms. You will not understand. You will not understand the hell I went through, the sacrifices I made because I believed in you. I mean, it's crazy.
Things happen. I mean, it's one of those things.
Actually,
we learn every day.
Oh yeah, never again.
Never. I think we'll bring this to the end. The final word and.
I feel okay. Let me just throw a final word, and this actually goes to the guys with prospects. I've been on your case, like I've been defending you guys for a long time. Please, as much as possible as you guys can, don't fall my hand this time around, please. Yes, money changed people. I myself, money have changed me. Money change people, but be wise. Don't throw away the people that were there for you. And also the guy that has it all. Please, still be the gentleman at which you are. And remain true, and remain good. With this, I'll say we've not come to the end of this topic, but we've actually come to the end of this episode on Beyond Board podcasts on would you date a guy with prospects or a guy that has it all? We would still like to know your reviews on everything we've discussed here. And also, we'd still like to know what you guys feel. We would like to know topics at which you want us to talk about. So as much as we can, we would say, please follow us on our website at www.beyondboardpodcast.com. Like, subscribe, comment, and also don't just subscribe. Look at it, that red button. There's a bell. Click on it.
Push.
The notification button. Click on it as well. And also, you can reach us there at Beyond Board Podcast on all our social media network: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, whichever social network
All the
you
handles.
want, all handles. Until next time, I am still your guy with two names, David Richard, and also our chief host,
Felix Idiga.
and we still have in the studio Miss.
Your girl on your Dave, you know what it is. Follow me too.
Until next time.
Bye.
Ciao.
Bye.